Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to our final game here on the NFHS Network tonight as we bring you exclusive coverage of the 2023 CIF Southern Section Forward Softball Championships Division 1 with Norco and Pacifica from Garden Grove. The Mariners coming in here with a 22-8 record, 8-2, second in the Empire League, and their lineup looks like this. Barney Nally, the pitcher, and batting second, Kania Bragg, playing shortstop, batting third. Delaney May, batting in left field, batting fourth. Anika Sasky, and batting fifth. Kayla Counts in center field. Kathleen Benitez and behind the plate. In right field, Michaela Mesa. Third base, Elizabeth Sigala, and second base, Alyssa Deval. That's the lineup for Pacifica. The lineup for Norco coming in here 28-3, number one team in Division 1, 9-1, first in the Big Eight, led by their head coach Richard Robinson. They'll start off with Madison Sevens at second base, Kelly Cook in center field, Mila Perez, the designated player, hitting for the pitcher, Marley Guslikin. Alyssa Hoovermail batting fifth, playing third base, batting sixth, Riley Potter, the catcher, batting seventh, Madison Aguilera. At short, batting seventh, Katie Chazares. At first base, batting eighth, Cameron Shorter, playing left field, and batting ninth, Dakota Potter. Norco on the field. The outfield looks from left to right, Shorter in left, Cook in center, Potter in right. Hoovermail at third, Aguilera at short, Sevens at second, Chazares at first, Potter behind the plate, and on the mound, Marley Guliskin. So that's the pitching, that's the battery mate. As we conclude our coverage here at Deanna Manning Stadium in Irvine, California. Tomorrow, don't forget to log on to the NFHS Network as we have the 9:30 game here, Division 7, Ganesha and Ontario. Full coverage of boys CIF Southern Section baseball over at Blair Field in Long Beach. All that here on the NFHS Network. Brendan Nally stepping in, the pitcher leading off for Pacifica, the Mariners. Guliskin comes to the plate. First pitch is a ball. Game time 6:30. 1-0 to Nally. Collison winds up. Pitch on the way. And that's a ball. Ball two to Nelly. Outfield in normal position. Normal depth in the outfield. The infield corners are even with the bag. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that's nubbed towards short. Aguilar has it over to first in time. 6-3 on the putout, one out. That'll bring up the shortstop, Kania Bragg. Kania Bragg coming up. Collinson comes to the plate. First pitch misses. Ball one, 1-0. Colliskin from a windup comes to the plate and misses. 2-0. She got Nolly on a 2-0 pitch, hit the ground ball to short, now falling behind. 2-0 to Bragg. Lights on here at Deanna Manning Stadium. Big crowd here for this Division I. All the seats taken and sitting on the grass bank area in the down the lines as that pitch is outside, 3-0. The Cougars, number 1 seed in the number 1 division, 28-3, 9-1, first in the Big 8 Conference. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that's a 4-pitch walk.
Number 32, Delana Main.
Brings up Delana Main. Main come up, right-handed hitter in the 3 spot, excuse me. Golliskin comes to the plate. There's the pitch. And that's a ball. It's early troubles here for Marley Golliskin as she cannot really throw a strike. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way, and that's 2-0. She went 2-0 and Nolly hit a ground ball to short. She walked Bragg on 4 pitches, and now she's behind 2-0 to May. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's 3-0. So back-to-back 3-0 counts. 7 straight balls thrown by the pitcher here. I'd be surprised if May swinging here. Bobby taking 3-0. Here's the pitch. And that's a called strike. 3-1. Three and 1 to May. Here's the pitch. That's hit towards second. That's going to be in for a base hit. Everybody advances 1 base. So a 3-1 pitch, and May takes it the other way. Singles to right center. Bragg takes second. 2 on here for the Mariners in the top of the first. Solsky comes up. Anika Solsky, the first baseman, getting ready to climb in the box. A 1-out walk followed by a base hit. Here's the pitch, and that ball's lifted down the right field line and foul. 0-1. Solsky. Now we're going to have a visit to the mound. So a little bit of struggling here from the outset. Golliskin struggling here, fighting her control. She's ahead on Solsky here, 0-1. 2 on, 1 out, top of the first. Pacifica with a 1-out walk and a base hit has 2 on. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's hit toward left field. That's a base hit. Ball's in front of Shorter. She throw her coming home to throw to the plate, and she's safe at home. Good throw in the outfield by Shorter. Parter had the play there, but Bragg just gets under the tag and she scores. Mays goes to third. RBI single for Solsky. And we have runners at the corners, a run in, 1-0 in favor of Pacifica. Counts will step in. Here's the pitch, and she swings at the first pitch. Foul tips it for a strike, 0-1. Kaylee Counts, center fielder. Nice throw by Shorter, the left fielder. Just beating it was Bragg to get the run home. Here's the pitch. That misses outside, 1-1. So a lot of buzz in the crowd here early in this top of the first inning. Liskin fighting her control, gives up a run here, has runners at the corners, and that ball's lifted foul. And it's 1-2 to Counts. Liskin rocks. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's short hopped in the dirt. Runner going to second and will take second base. Asowski takes the play on that. 2-2's the count. That takes away the possible double play. Puts runners at second and third. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Counts. There's the pitch. Slow off-speed pitch, and it's called strike 3. Big strikeout. First strikeout. Gulliskin gives up a run, gets a strikeout. Runners at second and third, and it'll bring up the catcher, Benitez. Kathleen Benitez comes up to the plate. Here's the pitch, and she looks at a ball that bounces short of the plate, 1-0. Nice play by Potter to block it and keep it in front, preventing the runners from advancing. One ball, no strikes. Benitez waits. Here's the pitch on the way, and that short hop gets by the catcher. Potter coming in to score is going to be Mas on the wild pitch. And it's 2-0 Pacifica. Gulliskin really fighting her control, struggling here. She's giving up 2 runs. Here's the pitch. That misses. 3-0 to Benitez. There's a ground ball to short, third. Up with it to third baseman. Hovermail gets the play at 5-3 on the putout, but not before Pacifica gets 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, they leave 1 at the end of a half inning. Pacifica 2, Norco coming up. Bottom of the first inning, 2-0 in favor of Pacifica. Brian Nelly will be the pitcher. She'll face the top of the order. Madison Servins, Kaylee Cook, Maya Perez due up.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. Leading off for Norco. Number 1, second baseman, Madison Severns.
Servins comes up. Nelly delivers and showing bunt, taking a ball. Ball 1-0 is Severns. Outfield for Pacifica. Moss in center, right, left, Counts in center, Mesa in right. Sigala at third, Bragg at short, DeVal at second. Soski at first as that pitch is fouled, 1-1. Benitez behind the plate and on the mound, Ryan Nelly. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sevens looks, takes a ball, 2-1. Norco, led by their head coach, Richard Robinson, 28-3. The number 1 seed in Division I. Here's the pitch. Check swing, hit, saw the third. Bragg has it over to first in time. Slow roller hit to the shortstop, Bragg. Charge picked it up, quick throw, quick release, gets the runner, and it's 1 out. Kaylee Cook, the center fielder, coming in.
Number 27, Kaylee Cook.
Cook, right-handed hitter, gets in. Here's the pitch. Nelly delivers, and it's a called strike, 0-1. Huge crowd here for this Division I championship. Here's the pitch on the way. That gets the corner, and it's 0-2 to Cook. All the seats in the stadium between the dugouts are full. Standing room behind the seats, down the lines above the dugouts have some grass embankments. They're pretty much packed as well on both sides. Here's the pitch. Fouled at the plate. Count remains 0-2 to Cook. Perez on deck. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's hit toward the right side. Short hop fielded by the first baseman. Making the play is Soski for the quick out. She tries to throw it around and throws it into left field. She's a little pumped. 2 away, base is empty, and it brings up the left-handed hitter, Maya Perez, the designated player. Perez hitting for the pitcher. Gulliskin. Here's the pitch on the way, and that misses outside. Ball 1 to Perez. Pacifica with 2 runs, 2 hits in the top of the first inning. Here's the pitch. She looks at a strike, and it's 1-1 to Perez. Nolly from the middle of the slab. Winds up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. An off-speed pitch. And boy, she had Perez way out in front of that. Talk about pulling the string. 1-2. One-two pitch. Missed outside. Perez didn't chase out of the zone. Nice discipline by the hitter. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 in for Pacifica. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's called strike 3, and that ends the inning as Perez gets caught looking. 3 up, 3 down for Norco in the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left at the end of 1. 2-0 Pacifica. Top of the second inning, 2-0 Pacifica. It'll be 7, 8, 9 coming up. Mesa, Sigala, and Arez coming up.
We go to the top of the second. Leading off for Pacifica, number 2, right fielder, Michaela Mesa.
So Michaela Mesa, the right fielder, steps in. Here's the pitch on the way, and that one's outside. Ball 1, 1-0. Gollison missing a lot in that first inning. Now we have time called. First base side, umpired, taking care of something. Gollison fought her control in that first inning, giving up 2 runs and walking 1. There's a bunt attempt that's fouled by Mesa, 1-1. She ended up going a lot of 3-ball counts in that first inning, pitching from behind and allowing the Mariners to kind of have a better attack zone on the pitch. Fortunate, she should have just given up the 1 run. The wild pitch got the next run home. Osklin comes to the plate. There's a ground ball to first. Fielding it is Tesares, and she makes the play unassisted. 1 out. Elizabeth Sigala, the third baseman, stepping in for Pacifica.
Number 16, Elizabeth Sigala.
Sigala hitting the 8th spot, right-handed hitter. Base is empty. Here's the pitch. She looks at the first one for a ball. Ball 1, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Sigala waits. Gosselin comes to the plate. There's a ball fouled off the screen, and it's 1-1. Softball continues tomorrow here at Deanna Manning Stadium. Division 7, 4, 3, and 2 tomorrow. We're going to be carrying Division 7 for you. Here's the pitch. That one misses outside. 2-1 to Sigala. Tomorrow, Blair Field. Boys baseball. I believe there'll be 4 games tomorrow from Blair. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball up the middle. Fielded by Aguilera over to first in time. 6-3, 2 away quickly here for the Mariners in the top of the second. And we'll bring up the number 9 hitter and the
Number 3, Leila Ayers.
Ayers comes up. Leila Ayers she is the designated player. Here's the pitch, and there's a swing and a miss by Ayers. 0-1. Division One always brings out the crowd, and it has again here tonight on a very cool evening here in Irvine, as that pitch is a slow off-speed pitch. It gets to the top of the zone. Should be 0-2. Goskin comes to the plate, check swing, will roll over to the first base side, but foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Ayers at the plate. Gosselin comes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a ground ball hit towards second. Backhanded. Nice play by Sevens over to first. In time. Nice play by Sevens going to her right, backhanding it, setting her feet, and making a strong throw to get Ayers at first base. 4-3 on the putout. 3 away. 3 up, 3 down for the Mariners in the top of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors done left at the end of 1.5. 2-0 Pacifica. Bottom of the second inning, Pacifica leading 2-0. It'll be 4-5-6 coming up to pace Ryan Malley. Overmail comes up. Here's the pitch. She looks at the first one for a strike, 0-1.
Leading off for Norco, number 9, third baseman,
A male up there. Right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch on the way. She looks at another pitch for a strike, and she's quickly behind 0-2. What a difference in contrast between Nelly and the pitcher for Norco, Gosselin, as one is right on, the other is still struggling with the control, although she got out of that top of the second inning, 3 up, 3 down. But still working from behind, except for when she did errors to end the inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. That misses, evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vermeil leading off the bottom of the second, trying to get something started for Norco. Here's the pitch. That misses and runs the count full, 3-2. Riley Potter, the catcher, on deck. Outfield straight away on Alyssa. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's a walk, ball 4. First walk given up by Nelly. And it brings up Riley Potter.
number 10, Riley Potter.
Corners coming in, looking for the bunt. Here's the pitch. Potter looks at a strike, 0-1. Potter not showing bunt on that pitch. Madison Aguilera on deck. Here's the pitch on the way. That's lifted in the air behind short. That might fall. It does. It's a base hit. Looped over the shortstop. Bragg. And Norco has 2 on with nobody out. Just a little blooper that fell in behind the shortstop and in front of Maz for a base hit. Aguilar coming up. So the 2 leadoff batters reach base here in the bottom of the second for Norco. A walk and a bloop single. Brings up the shortstop, Aguilera. Nelly Rocks comes to the plate. There's the bunt up out front, going to third, and the play at third is safe as they Sigala throw back to Bragg, covering the bag, and beating the play is Hovermail. It'll be a fielder's choice, and the bases are loaded. So the base is loaded, nobody out for the Cougars here, trailing 2-0. Inning started with a walk, a bloop single over short to have runners at first and second, and then Aguilera lays down the bunt. Third baseman coming in, Sigala, throwing back to Bragg, covering third, thought they could get the force at third, but beating it was Overmail, and now the bases are loaded, and here's Terrazas. Terrazas. Here's the pitch. Terrazas swings, ground ball to third. They're going to come home for the force. That's one to first. Not in time. So they get the force at the plate. 5-2 for the first out. Everybody else advances on the fielder's choice by Terrazas. Bases are still loaded, 1 out, and here comes Shorter, the left fielder. Potter at third, Aguilera at second, Terrazas at first, and she fouls that one off over the third base side. 0-1 to Shorter. Cameron, the left fielder, and batting in the 8th spot for Norco. Now they're trying to get another force at home or possibly a double play. Trying to get a ground ball. Outfield in. There's a swing and a miss. And Shorter's behind 0-2. So bases loaded, nobody out. They get the force at home. Bases are still loaded, 1 out. And it's 0-2 to Shorter. Ryan Nally comes to the plate. And that pitch just missed. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded for Norco. Nally rocks. Here's the pitch. That's lifted in the air down the third base side, and that's going to go out of play. Count still 1-2. Pacifica with 2 runs on 2 hits in that first inning. And now an opportunity here for Norco with the bases loaded, nobody out. Now they find themselves bases loaded, 1 out. 1-2 to Shorter. Nally gets ready to pitch. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and it misses outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Dakota Potter on deck, the right fielder, the number 9 hitter for Norco. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Riley Potter at third. Aguilera at second. Terrazas at first. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Shorter. Here's the pitch. That's a line drive down the right field line. That's a fair ball. That's going to get 2 home. The ball comes into the second base. It's going to be a double. The run coming home, and she will score on the play. Shorter takes third. So Shorter doubles down the right field line. Potter scores from third. Aguilera scores from second. Tazares scores from first. And on the throw to the plate, Shorter takes third. Dakota Potter comes in now. And that pitch. Now we have time. Ball 1 to Potter. So the inning started with a leadoff walk and a bloop single put runners at first and second. Aguilera hit back toward the third baseman, Sigala. She got it, went to third to try to get the force play, didn't get it. The bases were loaded. And then Tazares hits into a fielder's choice for the first out, as that pitch is a strike, 1-1 to Potter. And then with the bases still loaded, 1 out, Shorter doubles down the right field line, all 3 runs scoring, and she takes third on the throw to the plate. 3-run inning for Norco, looking to add, as that pitch is a ball. 2-1. So 2 hits in the inning, a walk and a couple of fielders' choices, and it's a 3-run inning for Norco. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Potter. She looks at a strike, and it evens a count at 2-2. Sevens, the top of the order, on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 3 runs in this inning for Norco. Now it comes to the plate. There's a ball lifted. Coming back is the catcher, and making the catch in foul ground is the catcher, Benitez, to end the inning. What a play by Benitez. Oh, that's 2 outs, excuse me. 2 away. And it goes to the top of the order. Sevens to bat.
Number 1, Madison Severance.
Severance comes up. That's only the second out of the inning. The force play at home and the pop-up. Runner still at third. Here's the pitch. Sevens looks at a ball. Ball 1, 1-0. Sevens grounded to short, 0 for 1. Nice play by Benitez. Throw the mask and make the catch. Finding the ball in the process. Here's the pitch. That gets the inside corner. Evens it up at 1-1 to Sevens. Shorter at third base. She knocked in all 3 with her double down the right field line. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's a hit back up the middle. Base hit, and that'll bring home Shorter for the 4th run of the inning. RBI single hit back to the box into center field for Sevens. And it's a 4-run inning for Norco. Kaylee Cook stepping in. She grounded to first, 0 for 1.
Number 27, Kaylee Cook.
Here's the pitch on the way. Cook hits a ground ball towards short. Over to first in time, and that ends the inning. 8 come to the plate for Norco in the bottom of the second. They get 4 runs on 3 hits. There was no errors, and they leave 1. And at the end of 2 innings, Norco 4, Pacifica 2.
Pacifica.
Top.
Number 5, pitcher.
Go to the top of the third inning, top of the order for Pacifica. Nelly hits a ground ball to short. Aguilera has it over to first in time. Quickly one pitch, one away. It'll bring up
Number 33, Bragg.
Bragg. Will come up. Bragg walked him around to score. In that inning, on the base hit by Soski. Here's the pitch. Bragg looks at an off-speed pitch. It misses outside. Ball 1-0. Kania Bragg up there. Here's the pitch. And she looks at a ball, 2-0. Here's the pitch, and there's a called strike, 2-1 to Bragg. Gollison struggled in the first inning, kind of simmered down. There's a ball lifted to right, coming in and playing it on the short hop is the right fielder, Potter. It's a base hit for Bragg. A one-out single. Delia May coming up. Maine singled to center. Scored on the wild pitch as she looks at the first pitch for a ball. Ball 1-0. Bragg at first on the base hit to right. Here's the pitch, and that gets a called strike. 1-1 to Mays. Soski on deck. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a miss, or a foul tip, I should say. 1-2. Norco going 1-2-3 in the first, but in the second inning, they send 8 to the plate. They score 4 times as there's a foul ball at the plate, 1-2 to Mays. They send 8 to the plate. They get 3 runs home, aided by a walk. And the big hit was the double by Shorter down the right field line for 3 RBIs. There's the pitch. That's nubbed up the first base side, foul. Count remains 1-2 to Mays. Bragg at first after the leadoff out by Nelly. Here's the pitch on the way. That just missed. 2-2. Soski on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first, top of the third, 4-2 Norco. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive, caught to short. They're going to double the runner up at first. Nice play by Aguilera catching the line drive and then doubling up the runner to end the inning on a double play. No runs, a hit, none left at the end of 2.5. 4-2 Norco. Bottom of the third inning, 4-2 Norco. It'll be 3, 4, 5 coming up for the Cougars. Perez will start it off.
Leading off for Norco, number 24, Maya Perez.
Perez struck out in the first, 0 for 1. She looks at this first pitch, and it's a ball 1, 1-0. Perez, Hoovermail, and Potter coming up here for the Cougars in the bottom of the third inning. Nelly touched up for 4 runs on 3 hits. Here's the pitch. Check swing. And it's going to be a ball, 2-0 to Perez. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And it misses, 3-0. The Perez, the designated player. Hitting for the pitcher, Gloskin. Here's the 3-0 pitch by Nelly, and it's got a 4-pitch walk. Leadoff walk for the Cougars to start the bottom of the third inning. Second walk given up by Nelly. And here comes Alyssa Hoovermeyer.
Number 9, Alyssa Hoovermail.
So Hoovermail comes up. She walked and was thrown out at the plate on a ground ball to third with the bases loaded as she looks at the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Nelly giving up the leadoff walk here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's a foul ball. Goes off the catcher's chest protector. Benitez. 0-2 to Hoovermail. He is telling the umpire she's good to go. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs, a runner on first, bottom of the third. 4-2 Norco. Nally getting ready to make her pitch. Here it is, and it's ball 1-2. Nally taking some time in between pitches. Here's the off-speed pitch. That's called strike 3, and Hoovermail knew about it. She walked away before the umpire even rung her up. Second strikeout for Brian Nelly. 1 away here in the third. Brings up the catcher, Potter. Potter singled and scored in that second inning. 1 for 1 with a run scored as that first pitch is a strike, 0-1. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. She looks at a pitch, and that's going to cost her a strike, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Potter. On deck, Madison Aguilera. Here's a ball hit towards second. Short hop by the second baseman, over for 1, back to first, not in time. So DeVal gets it to second. Bragg gets the force play on Perez. 4-6 on that for the second out. Fielder's choice to Potter. Aguilera coming up. 0 for 1 with a run scored. She was aboard on the fielder's choice. Came home on the double by Shorter. Potter at first base, 2 away. Here's the pitch. She looks at a strike, 0 and 1.
I can't see the number. Oh, wait, I think so.
No balls, 1 strike. Nellie rocks, comes to the plate. There's a ground ball to the right side. Off the shoulder of the second baseman, Duval. And it'll be, see how they rule that. Going to put runners at first and second.
22, Katie Terrazas.
They're going to rule that an error. There's a ball lifted toward right center. Coming over and making the catch is Counts. And that ends the inning for Norco. No runs. There was no hits. There was an error. And they leave 2. And at the end of 3 innings of play, 4-2 Norco. Totals after 3. Norco 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors. They've left 3. For Pacifica, 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They've left 1. So we go to the top of the 4th inning. Soski comes up. She lifts a ball to left field. Backing up is Shorter. And she makes the catch for the out. 1 pitch, 1 away. Kaylee Counts will step in. Counts 0 for 1. Was called out on strikes in the first inning. Lights on here at Deanna Manning Stadium, taking full effect as we approach 7:22 on the West Coast. Almost an hour. Game started at 6:30. As that pitch is a ball 1 to Counts. 1-0. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball by the mound, picked up by Sevens over to first in time. Nice play by the second baseman. Servants to get over, moving to her right, making a strong throw. Quickly 2 outs here for Pacifica, and it'll bring up the catcher, Benitez. Benitez 0 for 1, grounded to third to end the first. Gosley delivers, and there's a ball lifted to shallow right. Coming in, the right fielder Potter makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Pacifica here in the top of the 4th. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. At the end of 3.5, 4-2 in favor of Norco. Bottom of the fourth inning, 4-2 Norco. It'll be 8-9-1. Shorter, Potter, and Sevens coming up to bat against Nelly here. Shorter doubled down the right field line and knocked in 3 runs as she cleaned the bases and was part of that 3 runs at 4 inning as she fouls it off. 1 for 1, 3 runs batted in with a run scored. Shorter, the left fielder for Norco. Here's the pitch on the way, off speed and high. 1-1. Segella coming in from third. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball towards short. Bragg has it over to first. They're going to say they got her. That's a banger, folks. I mean, that play is so close, it's going to bring a trip to the first base umpire, and Coach Robinson's going to maybe want to see if he can get some help on that. And he asked the base umpire to talk to his partner, and they're all going to congregate and see what they got. And it was a very close play. I mean, what a strong throw by Bragg. She has an arm. She gunned it over, and it was a very close call, and it's going to be out. So 6-3 on the putout, 1 away, and it'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Dakota Potter, the right fielder. Potter fouled out to the catcher, Benitez, in the second inning, 0 for 1.
Number 42, Dakota Potter.
Here's the pitch. Potter lifts the ball down the left field line, and that's going to be foul. Oh and 1 to Potter. On deck would be the top of the order, and Madison Sevens waits her turn. Humongous crowd here. Standing room only, folks. On a Friday chilly night in Irvine. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That is a ball. 1-1 to Potter. Potter batting ninth, left-handed hitter, waits. Nelly rocks. Here's the 1-1 pitch. She looks at a fastball outside. 2-1. And 2 runs in the first by Pacifica, 4 runs in the second by Norco. Here's the pitch. That's low, and the count's 3-1 to Dakota Potter. Three balls, 1 strike, bases empty, 1 out. Bottom of the fourth inning. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and that's a swing and a miss, and the count's now full, 3-2. Let's see what the payoff pitch will be here from Nelly. Here it is, and it's hit down the left field line, and that is a foul ball. Didn't miss by much. Had a little bit of a slice. Just missed the line down the left field line. Count remains full, and no, Potter will have to come back and try again. Mass moving over toward the left field line now after that last ball that went that way. Now he waits. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Potter, and it's ball 4. So a 1-out walk. Third walk given up by Nelly, and we have a trip to the mound.
Number 1, Madison Severance.
Severance comes up. Severance today 1 for 2, grounded to short, singled, knocked in a run in the second. 1 for 2 with a run batted in. Potter with the 1-out walk is on first. Severance gets in there. Left-handed hitter. Sigala creeping in from third. Sosky from first. She looks at the first pitch for a ball. Ball 1, 1-0. Norco with the tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch. She looks at that for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 on. 4-2, Norco. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and it's a strike. 1-2. I'm sorry, I said the time run. Norco's batting. It's been a long afternoon, folks. One ball, 2 strikes to Sevens. Nally rocks, comes to the plate. Ground ball to second. They go to first for the out. Do they get their sure out? 4-3 as Duvall goes to Susky for the second out. Potter takes second on the play. 2 away for the Cougars, and he brings up Kaylee Cook.
Number 27, Kaylee Cook.
Cook 0 for 2, grounded to first, grounded to short. Potter at second base with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball up the middle by the diving shortstop. Rounding third, coming in to score. Ball gets away from Benitez, and into second base goes Cook. So they cash in the walk. Cook singles with 2 outs, knocks in Potter, and now it's 5-2 in favor of Norco.
Number 24, Maya Perez.
Maya Perez comes up. Perez 0 for 1, struck out and walked. Here's the pitch. She lifts the ball foul over the third base side, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Perez. A run in here for Norco increases their lead to 5-2. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in the dirt. Runner's going to third to throw to third, and she's going to be out. As she tries to steal third. Nice play by Benitez. Singala applies the tag. 2-5 on the putout. And that ends it
In the bottom of the 4th,
for
Norco.
Norco. They get a run
5-2.
on 1 hit. No errors, and they leave none. And at the end of 4 full innings of play, Norco now leading 5-2. Top of the 5th inning. 5-2 Norco. It'll be 7-8-9 coming up for Pacifica. Kayla Mesa comes up. Gosley Rocks comes to the plate. First pitch is a ball. Ball 1, 1-0. Mesa grounded out to first, 0 for 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Glasgow delivers, and it's outside, and it's 2-0. Mesa, Singala, and Ayers to bat here in the top of the 5th inning, bottom of the order. Here's the pitch, and that is a ball, 3-0. Gullison's only walked 1, on the verge of walking her second. Here's the pitch, and that's a called strike, 3-1. Gullison rocks. Here's the 3-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball wide of third into left field for a base hit. So Mesa leads off the 5th inning with a single to left as she gets it by Habermail and Aguilera in the hole. And it'll bring up the third baseman, Singala. Singala 0 for 1, grounded to short. Gullison comes to the plate. There's a fly ball off the screen. It looked like it was going to take off the other way off the bat. 0-1 to Sigala. Gotta love the support by the fans from both sides as they all showed up for this one. 0-1 pitch. And it's an off-speed pitch for a strike, and Singala's in the hole, 0-2. Mesa leading off the 5th with a single into left field. Sigala waits. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and she hits a line drive into center. That's a base hit. So Pacifica now trying to answer back with back-to-back singles here in the top of the 5th inning. And that brings up Leah Us.
Number 3, designated player, Layla Ayers.
To Ayers, 0 for 1, grounded to second. First and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. She tries to bunt. She goes after it. It's a strike. Ayers really missed that one. Mesa at second, Singala at first. Singles by both of them. Ayers waits. Here's the pitch. This time she gets it down. Fielded by the pitcher. They go to third in time. What a stretch by Hovermail to stretch like a first baseman to make the catch on the out. The umpire called him out. Now they're going to get together and see if the umpires ask for help. What a play by Hovermail to stretch like a first baseman and make that call. And they're going to say out at first. So they get the force play. 2-5 on the putout. Singala goes to second. Ayers reaches on a fielder's choice. 1 out, and it brings up Bryn Nally, the pitcher. Nally 0 for 2, grounded to short both times. Here's the pitch, and she takes a ball 1-0. So the inning started with Mesa singling to left. Sigala singled to center. Ayers tried to bunt it too much, and she got into the force play. There's a ground ball, short hop, and bobbled by the shortstop. It rolls to the third baseman, and everybody's going to be safe. They're going to rule that an error. We have a pinch hitter, I believe. Bragg is due up. And it is Bragg. So they're going to rule that an error on the shortstop. So the bases are loaded. Bragg is at the plate. Bragg is walked and singled 1 for 1 with a run scored. Big part here for Pacifica. They got the bases loaded. They're down by 3. Singala at third. Ayers at second. Nally at first. Now we're going to have a pinch runner. 17 is going to run for Pacifica. That's Reyes. So Reyes pinch running for Sigala at third. Bragg up there, bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch on the way. She looks at the first pitch, and it's a strike, 0-1. Big part of the ball game here in the 5th for Pacifica. That pitch is a ball, evens a count at 1-1. Reyes, the pinch runner at third. Ayers at second. Nally at first. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bragg. That pitch is a strike, and it's 1-2. Bragg with a single to right field. Here's the pitch on the way. She looks, and that's a ball, and it's 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Bases loaded. 5-2. Gosselin comes to the plate. And that's a hit batsman that gets the run home. So a hit batsman. Everybody moves up. And Reyes, the pinch runner, scores. Bases are still loaded. Amaz to the plate. It is now 5-3 in favor of Norco. Gosselin comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. She looks. And it's a strike, 0-1. So back-to-back singles, a fielder's choice. Got the runner at third. An error by the shortstop loaded the bases, and a hit batsman gets the run home. Here's the pitch. And it's a ball, and it's 1-1. Maz singled in the first, came around to score, lined out to short. 1 for 2 with a run scored. Here's the pitch on the way. She looks at that pitch, and it's a ball, and it's 2-1. So Gosselin really in a lot of trouble here, trying to get a strikeout or a force out. There's a ball hit towards second, into center for a base hit. 1 run in. Here's a throw to the plate. 2 runs in. The throw goes back to second, and getting back is Bragg. As Mez singles up the middle, gets 2 home. Nelly scores from second. Ayers scores from third. It's a 3-run inning, and it's a 5-5 ball game. Still 1 out. Sosky comes up. She has a run batted in. She singled in the first, flew out to left as that first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Three hits in the inning, a hit batsman, and 3 runs in. There's a ground ball. That's a base hit to right. The throw comes home to the plate, and everybody stays. Wasowski singles to right. Mess goes to second. Bragg goes to third. The bases are loaded again for Pacifica. Still only 1 out. And that'll bring up Kaylee Counts.
Number 9, Kaylee Counts.
So 3 runs in. On 4 hits, a hit batsman, an error, and the bases are loaded, and there's a ball 1, to Counts. Counts the 8th batter to come to the plate for the Mariners here in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch on the way. She lifts the ball down the first base side and out of play, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Counts. Counts, center fielder, was called out on strikes and grounded to second, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. There's a shot down the right field line. That's going to get a run home, and everybody advances. Bragg scores from third. Another hit, another RBI. Bases are still loaded. And it's a 4-run inning. And it is now 6-5 Pacifica. And we're going to have a pitching change. We'll be back with the new pitcher right after this. So the new pitcher is the designated player, Mia Perez. So she comes in to pitch, and it'll be Benitez, the catcher. The base is loaded. Here's the pitch, and it's nubbed up the third base side foul, 0-1. Benitez, the 9th batter to hit here for Pacifica in the 5th inning. 4 runs across, bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch by Perez. That's hit down the first base side, and it's out of play, and quickly she's ahead, 0-2 on the catcher, Benitez. Benitez 0 for 2, grounded to third, flew out to right. That was all against Gosselis. Perez trying to get the punch out right here. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2. On deck would be Meza. She's the one that started the inning with a single. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that's hit down the first baseline foul. Count still 1-2. So 9 come to the plate. There's still 1 out. Bases loaded. 4 runs in. It is now 6-5 Pacifica as they put a big 4 up on the scoreboard to take the lead. They led 2-0, 4-2. Then it was 5-2. Now it's 6-5. Here's the pitch. That's hit up towards second. They're going to go to second for 1. The run's going to come home. They get the force play at second base or not. They're going to say safe at second. Mays is going to score. Sosky's going to go to third. Let's see how they give that a hit or an error. Now they're going to say she's safe. So Mesa will bat now as they bat around. That first pitch is a ball. Ball one, 1-0. There's a ground ball by the shortstop into left field, and everybody's going to advance as that ball comes in to the infield. Soski scores from third. Counts goes to third. Bonitez goes to second. And here comes Segala. Segala hits a fly ball to right. That's caught. Tagging from third. Coming to the plate and scoring on the sacrifice fly. Now they got runners hung up. They go to third, and that's going to end the inning.
The side retired in the top of the fifth. At last count, 7 runs in the inning. The score at the end of 4.5 is now Pacifica 9.
So at the end of 4.5, Pacifica 9, Norco 5. Go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and it's now Perez who will come in to pitch, batting, and it's 1-0. That pitch is a strike, 1-1. Here's the pitch, and that's a ground ball toward first, off the glove of the first baseman, Zagaski, and it's going to be, should be an error charged. And it is. E3.
Courtesy runner at first for Perez, number 18, Ashley Sabo.
So we have a courtesy runner running for Perez.
Now we have number 9, Alyssa Hoppermail.
Sable, number 18, runs. As that pitch is in the dirt, and that's going to allow Sable to go to second on the wild pitch. Ball 1 to Hoovermail. Hoovermail walk, struck out 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. She looks at a pitch outside, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. So 7 runs on 6 hits. It was an error. And Pacifica, with a big 7 in the 5th inning, has a 9-5 lead now, as that pitch gets a strike, and it's 1-2 to Hoovermail. So a error by the first baseman, Sagaski, and then the wild pitch, and the pinch runner is at second base, as there's a pitch that is a ball and evens the count at 2-2. Sabo at the pinch runner at second base, running for Perez. So Pacifica bats around in that 5th inning, scoring 7 runs. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball towards second. Off the second baseman. That's going to be another error. And that's going to put runners at the corners with nobody out. Back-to-back errors by Norco.
Number 10, Riley Potter.
So Potter comes up with runners at first and third, nobody out. Here's the pitch on the way. And she looks at a ball 1, 1-0. Potter singled in the second, was aboard on a fielder's choice. 1 for 1, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Here's the pitch by Nelly. That misses. 2-0. So Pacifica getting 7 runs on 6 hits. And now Norco in the bottom half of the inning has 2 on thanks to 2 errors with nobody out. Here's the pitch on the way, off-speed pitch, and that's a strike call. 2-1 to Potter. Here's the pitch on the way. There's a ball hit off the third baseman, and that's going to be a run in on the hot corner. That ball was hit hard. That should be a hit, and it is. Sabo, the pinch runner, scores. Going to second is Hoovermail on the infield single and RBI for Potter. And now it's 9-6. And here comes Madison Aguilera, who is the tying run at the plate. She's 0 for 2. Was aboard on a fielder's choice and an error.
Number 2, Maddie Aguilera.
Infield looking for the bunt.
At first base, Lopez running for Potter. Courtesy runner.
There's a pitch, and that's a ball. Ball 1, 1-0. You have a courtesy runner running for Potter. One ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's lined to the first baseman, and that'll be a double play. Soski catches the line drive for the first out and then gets the runner at first base, Potter, or the courtesy runner for the second out. 2 away. At second base, Overmail's still there, and here comes Terrassus. And she lifts a base hit toward right. That's going to get the run home as Overmail scores from second on an RBI single to right field. And now it's 9-7.
Number 4, Cameron Shorter.
Cameron Shorter will come up. So 2 runs in here for Norco to answer the 7-run top half of the inning. Shorter up. Nally trying to get out of the inning and just allowing the 2. Here's the pitch. There's the bunt. It's foul. 0-1 to Shorter. Inning started with an error by the first baseman and then an error by the second baseman. Put runners at second and third. The base hit got a run home. There's a ground ball towards second. They're going to flip the short way, and they get the force play at second base. And that ends the inning on the fielder's choice on Shorter. 2 runs on 2 hits. There was 2 errors, and they leave 1. And at the end of 5 innings, it's 9-7 Pacifica. Top of the 6th inning. It'll be 9-1-2. Ayers will bat. Ayers, Nally, and Bragg do up here for Pacifica, who scored 7 runs in that 5th inning. It's 0-1 to Ayers as she lifts one down the right field line out of play. Perez in relief. Here's the pitch on the way. There's a ball off the plate, and it's going to get by the shortstop on a tricky hop. That's an error on the shortstop. Second error for Norco. 6 errors in the ball game. Sloppily played game for a Division I championship. Top of the order, Nelly at the plate. She shows bunt. She goes after it for a strike. The throw back to first, not in time. Just getting under there was Ayers. Nice throw by Potter. Perez delivers, and there's a ball hit to short, backing up, and it's off the glove again. That would be another error. Charge to the shortstop, Aguilera. Back-to-back errors by the shortstop. She backs up on that, and it just ate her up. And it brings up Bragg. And Pacifica leading 9-7. Has 2 on, nobody out. 2 back-to-back errors by the shortstop. Perez gets ready to face Bragg. Here's the pitch. She delivers, and it's a ball. Ball 1, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's down and away. 2-0 to Bragg. Errors, and now they reach bases both by the error by the shortstop. Here's the pitch on the way. And that misses, and it's 3-0. And now Perez is one ball away of loading the bases with nobody out. Here's the 3-0 pitch. She takes, and it's ball 4. First walk given up by Perez. Has the bases loaded for Pacifica, nobody out. Here comes Moss comes up. Moss today walked, singled, and was hit by a pitch. Her single was to right center. Bases loaded. Pacifica looking to add to their 9-7 lead. Nobody out. Perez delivers, and that's hit towards short. This time she has the play. She comes home. And the play is a force play, and they get her at home plate. Six-2 on the out. Everybody advances. Nally to third, Bragg to second. Fielder's choice by Moss. So this time Aguilera makes the play, comes home. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's a swing and a miss. Soski's 0-1. Soski's 2 for 3. 2 singles. And she flew out to left. Bases are still loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch by Perez, and that ball's lifted to right, going back, and it's going to be over the head of the right fielder, Potter. That's going to get 2 home, maybe 3. The throw to the plate, not in time. And it's a triple for Soski. So Nally scores from third, Bragg scores from second, Mass scores all the way from first, and it's a triple to right field. And she goes to third, and Counts will come up. That ball was hit over the head of Potter. As Counts checks in, Counts 1 for 3. Singled, knocked in a run and scored a run. Here's the pitch. She hits a base hit to center. That's going to get home Soski, and it's a 4-run inning for Pacifica, and a run batted in for Counts. That's her second RBI of the game. And that's going to be all, I believe, for Perez. We have a pitching change, and we'll be back with the new pitcher right after this. the end of the inning, the double by Benitez. Evans runs, and then the strikeout in the inning. 4 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors, 1 left at the end of 5.5. It is Pacifica 13, Norco 7. Bottom of the 6th inning. Potter comes up to face Nelly. Potter today fouled out, walked, came around to score. There's a ball hit towards short. Bragg has it over to first. And it's 6-3 put out, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Goes to the top of the orders. Madison Sevens will bat. Sevens 1 for 3. Singled in the second, knocked in a run, grounded to short and second. Here's the pitch on the way. She runs up to bunt, and it's a ball 1, 1-0. So what an inning for Pacifica in the 5th and the 6th. In the 2 innings, they've scored 11 runs. Here's the pitch on the way. She shows bunt, runs up, takes a ball, and it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Norco, the number 1 seed, in jeopardy as that's a strike. 2-1. 28-3. 9-1 in the Big 8. Playing Pacifica, finished second in the Empire League with an 8-2 league record and a 22-8 overall. There's the pitch. That's fouled over the third base side, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Madison Sevens. Kaylee Cook on deck. That pitch is low and the count's full, 3-2. Seven errors played between the two teams. There's a line drive, and it's backhanded and caught by the shortstop, Bragg. Nice play by Bragg to backhand that line drive and take a base hit away from Sevens. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, and it'll bring up Cook. Cook 1 for 3. Grounded to first, grounded to short, singled, and knocked in a run in that 4th inning. Pitch is a ball 1, 1-0 to Cook. Here's the pitch, and that's a ball hit towards short. Bragg has it over to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 6th inning for Norco. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left at the end of 6. Pacifica 13, Norco 7.
Number 16, Liz Segala.
Segala will bat here in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch on the way by Neal, and it's a ball. Ball 1, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch for a strike, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that misses upstairs. 2-1 to Segala. Here's the pitch, and it's a ball. 3-1. That ball's lifted down the first base side, and it's fouled, and the count's full, 3-2. That pitch hits her. And Segala reaches base on a hit batsman.
Number 3, Layla Ayers.
Ayers will bat now with the runner at first, nobody out. Top of the 7th. Here's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. She tries to bunt. She fouls it off. 0-1. When Norco bats in the bottom of the 7th, they'll have the 3, 4, 5 coming up. That pitch is a ball. 1-1. She shows bunt. She goes after it, and she fouls it off, and it's 1-2. Pacifica with 2 runs in the first. Norco coming back with 4 runs in the second inning, taking a 4-2 lead, and then getting another run in the 4th to 5-2. Then that's 5th inning. Pacifica with 7 runs to take a 9-5. Then in the bottom of the inning, Norco gets 2 to make it 9-7. As that ball's swung on and missed, strike 3. Second strikeout for Neal. Top of the order, and it'll be the pitcher, Nally the bat.
Number 5, Ben Nally.
Norco getting 2 in the bottom half, making it 9-7, and then the 4 run as Nally lifts a ball, and that's going to find the gap between right center. They're going to send the runner home from first. The throw to the plate, not in time, as Nally doubles to right center, knocks in another run. As Segala comes all the way from first, and it is now 14-7. Here comes Bragg.
Nally with an extra base hit, running for her as a courtesy runner.
So we got a courtesy runner running for Nelly at second base. Here's the pitch on the way by Neal. And it's a strike, 0-1 to Bragg. Neal delivers, 0-1 pitch. And that's a strike, and it's 0-2 to Bragg. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Misses down low, 1-2. Maz on deck. Neal rocks. Here's the 1-2 pitch. She looks at a pitch. It's in the dirt. Counts even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, when Norco bats in the bottom of the 7th, they'll have the heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. But they're down by 7. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's fouled down the third base side. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The official scorer changed the runner at second to Abigail Amesquita.
Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, a run in, man on second. Bragg waits. Here's the pitch on the way and lifts the ball toward right. Coming in and making the catch is Potter and throws a gun to third base. 2 outs. And it'll bring up the left fielder, Moss, to come up. Moss has scored 3 runs today, has knocked in 2.
Number 32, Delana Mai.
She's 2 for 4 as that pitch is a ball 1, 1-0. Oh, they called it a strike. Excuse me, 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch on the way, and that misses, ball 1. Two balls, 1 strike as that one's down. So Norco had led 5-2 going into the top of the 5th inning. After that, the wheels came off the wagon. Here's the pitch on the way. There's a swing and a foul ball, and the count's even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a run in. (14-7) Pacifica. Neal trying to get the last out here. Here's the pitch. That's lifted, foul down the first base side, and the count's still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2. That ball's hit to right. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Potter comes up throwing. The throw to the plate is not in time. The throw to second, not in time. Nelly scores from second. RBI single.
32.
2 runs in the inning, and it's now 15-7. Wasowski coming up. And they're going to intentionally walk her and put runners at first and second. So intentional base on balls. And that'll bring up Kaylee Counts. And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Counts.
Silkstein intentionally passed, and now she'll be pitch run for it.
No, Counts is coming up.
By number 12, Olivia Taylor.
So Taylor's going to run for Saskia at first.
That'll bring up number 9, Haley Counts.
So Taylor running. And Counts hits a fly ball to center and a nice diving catch by Cook. And that ends the inning for Pacifica in the top of the 7th. But they get 2 more runs on 2 hits. No errors. And they leave 2. And at the end of 6.5, it is 15-7 Pacifica. Last chance here for the Cougars, trailing 15-7. It'll be Perez, Mayover, and Potter coming up.
Here we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Leading off, the Norco, number 24, Myna Perez.
Perez, 1 for 3, 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch on the way. Nelly delivers, and she looks at a pitch for a strike, 0-1. Oh, pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike call, and it's 0-2. So the number 1 seed Cougars on the verge of losing here. And the Pacifica Mariners, the number 10 seed, looking to be the champions. As that pitch is low, ball 1, 1-2. Pacifica 22-8 coming in, finishing second in the Empire League with an 8-2 league record, or 3 outs away of being your Division 1 2023 softball champions. Here's the pitch, and that's lifted in the air to center. That's going to leave the ballpark. It's out of here. Perez belts one to dead center. And that makes it now 15-8. So Perez homers to dead center. One-two fastball, and she put that one out.
Number 9,
Alyssa Humail comes up. Base is empty, a run in on the home run. Here's the pitch on the way. And it's a ball 1-0. So a leadoff homer by Perez makes it a 7-point deficit with nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. And that's a ball hit down the right field line for a single. So the Cougars not willing to roll over yet. A homer and a single. One on, nobody out. And here comes Riley Potter, the catcher.
Number 10, Riley Potter.
Here's the pitch to Potter. And that's a ball 1-0. Potter has singled twice, 2 for 3, reached on a fielder's choice. Also knocked in a run. One ball, no strikes, a run in, a runner at first, nobody out, bottom of the 7th, 15-8 Pacifica. Here's the pitch on the way. And that's a ball 2. Ryan Nally trying to go the complete game and get her team the division championship. She's 3 outs away. She get touched up for 2 hits here in the bottom of the 7th, one being a home run. Here's the pitch. And that's a call strike, and it's 2-1. Humail at first. Perez leading off the inning with a home run to dead center. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that's ball's lifted down the right field line, and it's out of play, and the count's even at 2-2 for Potter. Norco trying to get some runners on base and get some runs in and close the gap. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's fouled. Down the third base side, count still 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Bottom of the 7th, a run in, a runner at first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's lifted down the right field line, and that's out of play. The count's still 2-2. So Potter battling up there, trying to get on board, trying to get some more base runners on as they trail by 7. Now they're just trying to throw strikes and get 3 outs. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's her 3rd strikeout. One out here in the bottom of the 7th. It brings up Madison Aguilera. Aguilera 0 for 3, was aborted on a fielder's choice and an error and lined out to first. Here's the pitch. And that's a ball 1, 1-0. Cougars down to their last 2 outs. 3 losses all season. This one would be a big one. Here's the pitch. That's lifted in the air to left, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. Rounding second and going to third, and then going to second. is Aguilera, and she gets in there. It's a good hustle by the base runners. Runners at second and third, still one out. And it brings up Tesaris. Tesaris 1 for 3 with a run scored and a run batted in.
Number 22, Katie Terrazas.
Terrazas waits, checks in. Runners at second and third. Pacifica would give up the run for the out. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop over to first. And Tesaris is out 6-3. Gets an RBI, and that's the second out. As Habermale scores, going to third is Aguilera. 2 outs. And it's Shorter coming to bat. And she's the last chance here for Norco. Shorter's doubled, knocked in 3 runs in that 4-run second inning for Norco. After that, grounded to short and was aboarded a fielder's choice. 2 outs. 15-9 now is the score. Here's the pitch on the way. It's fouled to the screen, 0-1. Shorter gets back in there, trying to extend the inning. Has a runner at third. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's swing and a miss. And now Norco is down to their last strike. Pacifica 1 strike away of winning the Division I championship. Here's the pitch. Checks her swing. No swing, says the third base umpire, and it's 1-2. Pacifica fans all on their feet. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shorter waits. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Final score, Pacifica 15, Norco 9. Norco only 4th loss. Pacifica is your 2023 CIF Southern Section Forward Softball Division I champions. Totals on the ball game for Pacifica, 15 runs on 14 hits. They had 4 errors. They left 6 on base. For Norco, 9 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher, Ryan Nelly, she goes the complete game, giving up the 9 runs and 10 hits, walking 3, striking out 3. The losing pitcher, Roslyn, she gives up in 4 1/3 of an inning, 9 runs, 8 hits, hit 1, walked 1, struck out 1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 19 minutes. So your Mariners from Pacifica are your 2023 CIF Southern Section Ford Division 1 champions. Congratulations to the Mariners. They go to 23-8, and Norco goes to 28-4. Well, that'll end it here for us tonight here in Deanna Manning Stadium in Irvine. Don't forget to log on to the NFHS Network tomorrow for continuing coverage of 2023 girls softball and boys baseball in Blair Field in Long Beach. For my producer, Timbo Slice, I'm Gene Barnes saying good night from Irvine, California.